What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about success, goals, and dreams and Ninja Warrior with Alex Carson. Stay tuned, it's going to be a good episode. What's up, world, and welcome to the 14th episode of Grind Towards Success. The 14th episode of Grind Towards Success. I'm your host, Ali Zakka, and what this show is pretty much a motivational, inspirational show to show people that you can go after your goals and dreams, and advice that we can give to you guys about your goals and dreams. And today, I'm bringing in one of my mentors, one of the guys that helped me out for American Ninja Warrior. Like you, Russ, and Liz are up there, like guys to look up to, mentors. Appreciate you guys. Alex Carson, who is an American Ninja Warrior himself.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
And anything you want to give to the people, like a little background about you before we get started on the interview here?
Well, I'm 31 years old. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. Born and raised. Kind of live my life by the sleeve of my shirt and just kind of keep going with the flow.
This dude's a great guy, really good role model. You guys should look him up. We'll have your social media out there if you want us to. Like,
okay.
Twitter. You're on Twitter and Facebook, right?
I'm on Twitter and Facebook. If you want to know who I am, it's real simple. Who is Alex Carson is my Twitter handle. Come check me out.
Definitely have that out for you guys. And we're going to start on our first question. So, Alex, how many years have you been doing American Ninja Warrior?
This is my third year doing American Ninja Warrior.
Okay. And, like, what made you do it? Why'd you get into American Ninja Warrior? What was it about it?
Well, it's a funny thing. I was kind of just sitting over Christmas break watching reruns of American Ninja Warrior and just kept telling myself, I can do that obstacle. I can do that obstacle. Oh, you made it up the warp wall and hit that buzzer? I can do that too. And then just kind of by a random event, I just decided to put in a video, and lo and behold, a year later, then they called me and said, hey, you've been on the show. And then I've been stuck with it ever since.
And was it easy when you got into it? Like, was it like a breeze, or you was like kind of struggling with it at first?
Well, I've always been kind of an athletic person, but not in a sense to where strategically I could be good on a Ninja Warrior course. So it took a lot of training, a lot of mental toughness as far as the training aspect goes, and it was just something to where that once I started, I enjoyed it, and then just kind of progressed from there.
Nice. So you've been doing it for 3 years, and you just kind of like saw it on TV and like, I want to do it, I think I can do it, and gave it a shot. But what was you doing before, like athletically, or just before Ninja Warrior came into your life?
Well, I've always kind of worked out at home, in my own home gym, doing pull-ups, push-ups, crunches, what have you. But there's nothing that I really had my goals set on as far as to what Ninja Warrior was about. With Ninja Warrior, it's kind of like you have a course and it's just you against the course. It is a competition, but it's always you against the course. So with that being said, it allowed me to see what I could push myself to do.
Okay. And you was like, I gotta do it, just gotta give it a shot. And
I had to. It was a challenge. I stepped up to the plate, and I usually never back down from a challenge.
Nice. Now, one of the questions was how many years you competed, but like how successful have you been on the course? Like, I know Kansas City this year, you dominated the city qualifiers. Like, you put on a good showing and made it to finals, which we'll see in 6 weeks. But like, was that your best run so far?
That was my best run so far. My first year, I actually competed in Kansas City as well, and I made it to the third obstacle, which was the floating tiles. However, I got disqualified because my foot grazed the bungee that was on one of the tiles. I was devastated after that. The entire year, the entire off season, you train 364, 365 days a year just for one moment or of a 2-minute segment. Well, once I got up there, I felt good, and just things happened, and then it counted me out. And so I trained hard and hard, worked on balance because that's what took me out. Came back the next year, went to Oklahoma City. Well, went up to the balance course again and made it past and made it one more obstacle further, and then went out on the tires in the fourth obstacle. And then trained another off season, and then just pushed myself. And my goal this year actually wasn't really set high. My goal this year was just to make it to finals.
Nice. That's a good goal to have. Any advice for anybody who wants to get into Ninja Warrior? Like, any advice for them out there?
Well, I would say just get your foot in the door. Just do pull-ups, push-ups, hang on things for a while, and just kind of toy around and see what your capabilities are, because you never know your full potential unless you get out there and start something.
Nice. And that's another thing, when you say get in the door and just try different stuff, there's actually other ninja competitions out there besides American Ninja Warrior. A lot of people forget about those. Any advice for those competitions for people who are like, wait, there's other things out there? Like, how do I find this? How do I get into it? Where can I go?
Well, see, the thing with Ninja Warrior is I consider it a sport. And just like any other sport, you might be great within this region, but take your talents west, take your talents east, go north, south. You'll realize that there are a lot of great athletes out there, and the more you meet, the more advice you get from all these competitors. And so I've been to Minnesota, I've been down to Arkansas, been over to St. Louis, and the key things that I take from those athletes have bettered me as an athletic person.
Awesome. And any advice for somebody who wants to go after a goal but they're unsure about going after a goal? Like, any advice for them?
Follow your goals, because no one should be able to tell you that you can't do anything. You tell me I can't do something, I'm just going to push harder. You tell me I need to jump this high, I'm going to say I'm going to get there and plus some more. So it's just all about focusing on what you want out of life and how you're going to influence others from what you do.
Nice. Alex, I want to thank you for coming on. Before we get to the final question, thank you. Really appreciate it. Keep up the hard work you do, man.
Appreciate it.
Keep, like, every year you set the bar, and then you go even above that, and just keep that up, man. You're an inspiration to a lot of people.
Thank you.
And the final question, how do you define success?
Success is just something, it's a label that someone puts on their self. What your success is may not be from what my success is. I'm going to set my goals to better myself. You're going to set your goals to better yourself. So if you can define your own success within yourself to where it's going to make you a better person, that's what's going to make the best out of your life.
That's well said. Take that advice to heart, guys. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Grind Towards Success. Please leave a comment, follow, like, share, and see you guys on the next episode. And keep being awesome. Hey guys, if you're watching this episode on YouTube, please give it a thumbs up if you really enjoy it. If there's a comment or there's a topic or something you want me to talk about in the future, please put it in the comment section below. Also, please click on subscribe if you want more videos of Grind Towards Success or movie showdowns. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And lastly, you can follow me on Instagram here, follow me on Snapchat there for more daily and motivational tips. And you can watch the next episode of Grind Towards Success here, or the previous episode, or you can watch another episode of Movie Showdowns here, which is my movie review series. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And see you in the next episode. Keep being awesome.